So this month we're talking about tithing and generosity, and I have Jeff Marshall, our Secretary Treasurer, emphasize treasurer, with us today. And Jeff, one of the things that we discover in working with our pastors is, although, in the district, the network, we assume everybody tithes, that doesn't always play out to be the case. And so I thought that, first of all, I want to contextualize our conversation that the district's not experiencing hardship and we're not angry. This is really a conversation to build faith, that when we're faithful to God, God is faithful back to us. And you've served as a presbyter, you've served as a pastor, and what has been your personal experience with God's response to generosity in your life?
From an early age, I was raised actually in a Methodist church, and my dad was a deacon in the church and a lay pastor in the church, and we tithe. My dad taught us to tithe in the church.
As a Methodist?
As a Methodist,
sure.
Believe it or not. And he taught us to tithe, and he said and he always said, first goes to God. He always said that. And so tithing has been a part of my life since I can remember. I don't remember it not being a part of our life.
Okay.
And when Kathy and I were married, I first worked as a juvenile counselor and made no money. But we tithed, and God always took care of us. And in between positions, we tithed, and God always took care of us. And God has always been faithful. And with, the big things and the little things. And that's something that we taught our kids.
Yeah.
From the same thing I was taught as raising them up is the tithe is the Lord's.
Okay.
It's God's first, and He'll take care, and He has. Even when I was in between positions.
Okay.
I didn't have a regular paycheck, but we didn't want. God took care of us, and we still tithe. We maintained a tithe that we were used to doing, even when we didn't have a whole lot.
Okay.
And God took care of us.
So how about as a minister? Did you ever face any challenges just being faithful to tithing?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming in, I was raised Methodist, and then coming in, I was independent for a while. Then when I became Assembly of God, the whole concept of giving 2/3 to the district was foreign to me.
Sure.
I never heard of it before. Quite frankly, Pastor Robert Owen said, that's what you do. So we did. and so I just started doing it, and then starting seeing the benefits of doing it.
Such as?
The benefits of the support we receive from the district, first of all.
Okay.
Here at Buongiorno Conference Center is a benefit.
Sure.
Of some of the tithes that's given to the district comes right here. And over the years, the support that I've received from the district office or from the presbyters. And the spiritual support that way coming. And then learning in my new position that the tithing goes towards church planning.
Sure.
It goes towards missions. It goes toward, there's the administrative, yes, that goes
Sure.
on the day-to-day ecclesiastical work and the mission work that we do in the district office. But there's so much more. And with the vision that's being portrayed in the future, for ministers' care and health, the tithe will be going to that too.
Right.
To even strengthen, and what it is, it's to strengthen the pastor, strengthen the churches so more ministry can take place.
Exactly. So let me just share a couple of things about the nuts and bolts pieces of our district finances. Over the last couple of years, we saw a downward trend, a plateau in giving, which we'd typically been accustomed to seeing about a 3% or what inflation rate was, that type of an increase from year to year. A couple of years ago, that plateaued, and we did not see it. And in fact, last year, we saw a slight decline. Thankfully, this year, we have seen a slight uptick, again, about a 3% increase in the generosity of our pastors toward the network, and we appreciate that. So I want to say thank you for your faithfulness in giving to the Lord, and we trust and we know that God is faithful right back to you. And thank you for helping us revitalize churches, plant churches, support the ministry that takes place here at the Bongiorno Conference Center, as well as other departmental ministries that the network is involved in. Without your support and without your church's support, these things would disappear. They would go away. So thank you for your faithfulness to the Lord, and may God bless you abundantly.